In today's video of Pocket Payout, I'm gonna request payment from a couple apps that you can install on your computer or your phone, continue with your life as usual, and let them generate passive income using your unused internet connection while you mind your own business, and then once in a while get some extra money to spend on tiny treats or cover some bills and payments. I've been using these applications for over a year now, so I'm also gonna give you tips about increasing your earnings and show you a few previous payment proofs using the applications. The apps I'm gonna show you in this video use your typical internet connections such as Wi-Fi networks at home or mobile data on your smartphones for purposes such as price comparison and application testing without ever having the ability to access your personal data. They pay you for the tiny portion of bandwidth consumed during the process. Since everybody watching this video is likely to have an unlimited internet connection that is most likely not reaching its full potential or leftover gigabytes of mobile data by the end of the month, it makes sense to use these applications to generate some money on the side in the form of PayPal or various cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin or Litecoin. Starting off with Honeygain. Honeygain is an application that you can download on pretty much any device that you own. You can download it on Windows, Android, Mac OS, iOS, and Linux. Pretty much if you have a device, it's very likely that you can install the Honeygain application on it and generate some passive income. So now let's get into details. I currently have $33.50 and I'm gonna request the payout in a minute. So as you can see here, you can get some details of your earnings, so I can watch every single day the status and get to know how much I'm earning and how I'm doing on a specific day. So as you can see, just today so far I earned 188 credits over here, and the main income source on Honeygain is called Gathering. This is when you actually share your internet connection, and also if you come back to the application once a day, you can get free credits just for opening the app. So this is the winnings section, and I'm gonna show you in a minute in my transaction history that I've been doing this every single day, and it's just 10 credits. It's not much, but it adds up over time, and it's at least a few dollars since I started using this application. Keep in mind that there is a new mode of earning on Honeygain that recently has been added, and it's called a jump task. It's over here, and you can switch to it over here as well, and it gives you additional 10% bonus. Jump task allows you to get paid on Honeygain with JMBT. It's a cryptocurrency, it's jump token. There are a couple of benefits to picking JMBT, as I'm gonna show you over here. So the first reason is live payouts, so it will take much less time to receive the payment. Whenever you use the jump task mode on Honeygain to earn your credits, you'll get a 10% bonus on top of all of your earnings. But keep in mind that if, for instance, you use the jump task mode and then at the last minute you decide that you want to request a payout in PayPal, then you won't be able. And the last advantage to using JMBT as your payout option is that you won't have payout thresholds, because if you use the standard mode, then you have to wait until you earn $20 before you can request a payout. Honeygain pays you $3 per 10 gigabytes shared. So as you can see here, I shared so far today 281 megabytes, and it apparently corresponds to 84 credits on Honeygain. Down below you can actually see all of your earnings every single day. You can make sure that you earn the right amount and you can keep track of it. So if you add more devices, you will earn more on Honeygain, and also your location has a very strong impact on your earnings. So as you can see, during the last 30 days, I earned about $10 on Honeygain without doing anything, just because I have my devices running the application even when I'm not at home, even when I'm at work, even when I'm sleeping, even when I'm studying. And then like I'm gonna request the payout in a minute, I just come every now and then and request a payout, and then I can spend the money. Down below, Honeygain allows you to keep track of your active devices, and it has a green dot showing up below the name of every single device, so you can make sure that all of your devices earning and working for you. And you can add up to 10 active devices on your account, but they only allow one device per network. So now moving on to the transaction history, you can see that I've been earning every single day. And actually pay attention, I got already 3 recent payouts, and Honeygain keeps track of your earnings, so you can see over here that I've been earning every single day. And if we pick a single day, then you can see, for instance, that on the 13th of April I gathered 168 credits by sharing my internet connection, and also I got 100 credits for free just because I opened the application on that day and received the credits for free. And you can just go back and see the earnings. Here, another lucky day, 50 credits. So now let's get to the fun part and actually request the payout of $33.50 that I earned without doing anything. Let's do it. So they ask me which payout method I want to pick. So if I'm gonna go with PayPal, as you can see, it tells me that there is a 15% fee. If I use JMPT, you will not have any fees. And if you use a Bitcoin, you will get a 7% fee on top of your payment. This time I'm gonna choose Bitcoin as my payment method. So if you wish to know how to pay out using PayPal on Honeygain, then make sure to check the video at the top of the screen after the video. And now let's continue. So now Honeygain actually asks us for our wallet key, and it's important to put this right so you actually get the payment. Honeygain also gives us a few more details over here, and they also tell us that the payment should be processed within 5 business days. So I'm gonna paste my wallet key and click confirm payout. And now it's a security check to make sure that only the person that owns this account can request the payout. So now Honeygain sent me an email with a code. So here's my code, and now I click submit code, and now they tell us that the equivalent of $33.50 in Bitcoin will be sent in 5 business days. So now it's just a matter of time until we receive the payment. So we click OK, and now we're back on the dashboard. Actually notice I earned a little bit since the last time we were on here, but now I have 0 credits, and the next time I earn enough, I can request a payout again. But if we go to the transaction history, we can actually see that the status of our last payment of Bitcoin is on the status requested, and we actually can see that it says payout successful. So now we're gonna wait, and I'm gonna show you the payment proof. 4 business days later, I received the email from Honeygain confirming that they sent over the Bitcoin into my wallet. Now moving on to the next application, which is IP Royal Pawns. This application has been really profitable for me. So now I'm gonna show you a little bit. So as you can see, I have $51 and a little bit, and it's kind of crazy. This application allows you unlimited devices, but they only allow 1 device per network. So now I'm gonna go and show you that you can use this on pretty much any any device that you have. You can use this on Windows, on Android, Mac OS, and on Linux. So it's very simple. As you can see, the steps are 1, 2, 3. You download the app on your device, you sign into your account, and you keep it running, and you make sure from time to time, maybe once a day, that it still works, because if it won't work, then you won't earn obviously any money. And now moving on to the payout history, you can see that I've been earning very well, and for a while. As you can see, I've been earning since the middle of 2021. So now moving on to the payout methods, as you can see, we have PayPal, we have Bitcoin, and depending on the country you're in, it does vary depending on your area. It will show you the available payment methods. So in the United States, there are a lot of options. You can use all of these options to request a payout on IP Royal Ponds. This is just a lot, but most people will go with the standard PayPal and Bitcoin, which in fact are available in most countries, even in my country. I just want to point out that with Bitcoin, you get a $1.50 fee when you request a payout. So if you wait a little bit and you don't request the payout as soon as you can, once you reach just $5, then you can sort of avoid that fee, because it's not a percent, it's a fixed fee. So you can kind of reduce the damage done to your payment. But for this example, I'm gonna use PayPal as my payment method. It's pretty simple. I'm gonna show you how to do it. So you also have a fee here, but it's just 4%. So now once we click withdraw, it's gonna confirm that we are sure want to request a payout, and it's gonna tell us the amount, the method, and all the relevant details. So now I'm gonna click confirm. As you can see, it tells me that I have a payout requested with the status in progress. So once it's actually paid, it will show up over here like with the last payment. So now I'm gonna wait and show you the payment. Here I have another payment request from IP Royal Ponds, and I'm also gonna click withdraw, and I'm gonna confirm that all the details are right. And now I'm also gonna wait until I'm gonna receive the payment. So less than 24 hours later, I received both of the payments from IP Royal Ponds. I also received 2 emails from IP Royal Ponds, and each of them corresponds to a single payment. So the first one, it's $49.20. IP Royal Ponds tells me that here's my payment, and I'm gonna click view reward over here inside of the email, and it's gonna take me to a website, and I'm simply gonna click redeem over here. And now it actually knows my email already, but if I want to, I can also choose a different PayPal email. So I'm just gonna click redeem because it's the correct email over here, and the payment is sent over to my PayPal account. So now let's check the second email from IP Royal Ponds with the other payment. It's $21.96. So now I'm also gonna click view reward, and it's also gonna take me to a website where I'm gonna be able to request the actual payment. And if I'm gonna click redeem over here, and the payment is sent over to my PayPal account. As simple as that. A few clicks, 2 minutes, very simple. So a few minutes later, I received 2 emails from PayPal, which are confirmations to let me know that I actually received the payments, and they are already inside of my account in less than 24 hours. As soon as I can get $5, I can request the payment again. So it's just free money. Now the third application, EarnApp. With EarnApp, you can request a payout once you reach $2.50 for PayPal and $50 for Amazon gift cards. Actually, EarnApp has a very nice feature that allows you to automatically request a payout, so you don't have to mess with the payouts every single time. As you can see here, we have the usage just like on Honeygain. This helps you keep track of your devices and make sure that everything works. And also keep in mind the traffic will not be the same every single day, because it depends on the amount of devices that people like you also have, because it's spread equally among the users, and it also depends on the demand from companies that want to use your internet connection. So keep that in mind. Also, it has pretty much all of the platforms that you'd like to see. It has Windows, Android, Raspberry Pi, Linux, and macOS. So as you can see here, I have a few devices, and it also has here a green dot, so I can make sure that all of my devices are working. One thing to note about this application is also that with EarnUp, the rate, as you can see, it depends on the location. So I have a device here located in a certain country, and it pays me 11 cents per gigabyte, but in a different country I have also a few devices and it pays me 27 cents per gigabyte. So depending on your country, if it's in the United States or in Europe, it will probably have a higher rate, whereas in certain countries where the demand is lower, you might have a lower rate. So keep that in mind. So as you can see here on the transaction history, you can also find a few payments. These are not all of the payments, so I'm gonna show you this on PayPal, but these are a few of my payments. So now I'm gonna go to the dashboard and click redeem my balance, and now I'm gonna choose PayPal and redeem $8.88. So I'm clicking PayPal, and now it's gonna ask me for my PayPal email, and it asks me to confirm it twice just to make sure that they get it right. So now after I made sure that the PayPal email is correct, I'm gonna click redeem, and again I have $0 and I'm gonna have to start earning all over again. And once I reach $2.50 on my balance, I can request another payout. So now on the transaction history we have an update, as you can see, and it shows a payout request with the status pending transaction. So now I'm gonna wait a little bit. EarnUp claims that it may take up to a week of business days for the payment to arrive, but usually takes about 2 days for me to receive the payment, so it's quick enough, I think. I actually have another account on EarnUp, so I'm gonna go ahead and request another payout of $12.19. So I'm gonna click redeem my balance, and again I'm gonna choose PayPal. 1 business day later, I received both of the payments from EarnUp into my PayPal account. And now Peer to Profit. This is another application that you can install on various devices, on Windows, on Android, on Linux, on macOS, on Docker. You can pretty much see it all here. There are a lot of platforms that it supports. Now on the dashboard, as you can see, I've got $91.09. This is a lot actually, but keep in mind that the earnings depend on a few factors. So I've been earning for a couple of months now, and I also have a few devices spread over a few networks. So the more devices you install the application on, the more and faster you'll earn. And also your location has a very strong impact on your earnings. So here are a few devices that I recently added. So here you can also see the green dot, and you can get information about the total traffic that you get. And also on this application you can earn very nice rates. So if you use these on on your home Wi-Fi, you can earn 80 cents per gigabyte, which is the highest rate among these applications. And if you use it on your mobile data, you can earn $1 per gigabyte. So now I'm gonna click order payout over here. Now on the payouts section, as you can see, we have a lot of payout methods that you can choose. So we have a lot of cryptocurrency and a few e-wallets. Here you can see that I already had one payout recently. It was on Litecoin. Also notice that the minimum payout threshold here is very low. On Litecoin it's $2, on Monero it's $2, on Bitcoin Cash it's $6, and it varies, but it's pretty low on most of the payout methods. So now I'm gonna actually choose Monero because that's my preferred payout method for now. So now if I'm gonna scroll down a little bit, as you can see, it asks for the destination. It's the address that the payment will be sent to. So after I copied the address, I'm gonna paste it over here, and actually they give you a tip to make sure that it's correct. So let's see, it should start with a 4 or an 8, and it actually starts with a 4, so it's probably correct. So now I'm gonna click order payout, and again they let me make sure that everything is correct, because if it's not correct then I might not receive the payment. So now I'm gonna click data is okay, send, and now I'm also gonna get a security code. So they sent me an email to confirm that I'm the person who owns the account and I'm the right person who is gonna request the payout. So now I've got the code and I'm gonna paste it in. You're gonna obviously get a different code, so make sure to check your inbox. And now I'm gonna click withdraw funds, and as you can see, it says that the payout was completed successfully and it should arrive into my wallet within an hour, which is actually a very short time to get the payment. So let's see if they can make it that fast. As you can see, within minutes I received the payment into my Monero wallet without any issues. It also updated the status of the payout on peer-to-profit on the dashboard, and as you can see, it says that it's a successful payout, and it also tells the exact amount that I received and the amount in USD. Moving on to PacketStream. PacketStream is an application that pays you in PayPal only, and as you can see down here, the traffic also varies just like with all of the other applications. And now on the download section, as you can see, PacketStream is supported on Windows, and it's also supported on Mac OS, and it's also supported on Linux, specifically on Docker. PacketStream pays you $1 per 10 gigabytes. And now I'm gonna move on to the account section, and if I scroll down, as you can see, I currently have $13.16. So now I'm gonna enter my PayPal email and wait for the payment. Keep in mind that PacketStream actually only pays on Fridays, so if you request the payment on the beginning of the week, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. So now after I enter the email, I'm gonna click withdraw. So now it tells me that your cash out request has been requested. So now we're gonna wait until the next Friday, which is actually tomorrow. So less than 24 hours passed since I requested the payment on PacketStream, and it's now Friday and I received the payment. As you can see, I received 3 emails in total. This is the amount after fees. As you can see, $13.74 sent over to my PayPal account. And now the last email is from PayPal. It's the actual confirmation that I actually received the payment. So let's check it out. $13.74, as you can see over here. Now look, if you want to increase your earnings even further and learn about each of the apps, then make sure to check the playlist of all bandwidth sharing applications and subscribe for more easy ways to earn pocket money online. Thank you so much for watching. Happy earnings!